friends, welcome back. If you're feeling trapped, exhausted, or just low-key questioning your reality, but everyone around you swears this is just how things are, you might be in a cult-like environment. And no, I'm not talking about drinking Kool-Aid in a robe. I'm talking about churches, jobs, family, and even friend groups that manipulate, isolate, and control you, all while smiling. I'm Jenny Gaston, licensed professional counselor, and today we're unpacking 10 psychological signs that you're in an environment that looks functionally on the outside, or functional rather, but feels like emotional quicksand on the inside. So stick around to the end and I'm going to share 3 things you can do today to start detaching and healing. All right, so grab your notes, grab your coffee or tea. We're going to get right to it. And so let's talk about the first sign that you're in a cult-like environment. You're not allowed to question authority. Whether it's a pastor, a boss, or parent, their world is law. If you ask questions, you're rebellious. If you disagree, you're out of alignment or ungrateful. Sound familiar? Now, let me give you a mental health insight. Healthy environments welcome dialogue. Cult-like environments demonize dissent. Here's the second sign. There is a chosen one at the center. There's always one person, whether it's the spiritual leader, the company founder, the family matriarch, who's idolized. They're never wrong. People make excuses for them, even when they're clearly a hot mess. And from what I always say, perfection does not live here. Real talk, if your pastor or boss needs bodyguards and mood swings to run the room, it's given dictatorship, not leadership. Here's the third sign. Information is controlled. You're not allowed to read certain books. You're discouraged from talking to outsiders. You only hear one side of the story, theirs. Here is a quick tip. Isolation from alternative perspectives is a manipulation tactic to control your worldview. Number 4, they use guilt and shame to control you. You're made to feel like a failure for setting boundaries, or like you betrayed them for needing space. If you ever hear, after all we've done for you, run. Remember, healthy love doesn't come with receipts. I'm going to repeat that for those in the back. Healthy love does not come with receipts. Sign number 5, there's always an enemy. In a cult-like system, there's always someone to fear. The world is out to get us. Don't trust outsiders. Just create an us versus them mindset that keeps you loyal and sacred. Fear is the glue of control. But you deserve relationships built on trust, not terror. Number 6, you feel emotionally drained. You're constantly exhausted and wondering why. You question your own reality. You feel guilty for needing rest. Be mindful, this is trauma bonding in action. You're emotionally invested in a system that is harming you. And so, let's get to sign number 7. But before we do so, if you haven't already, make sure to support me by subscribing, hitting a like button, and sharing this video. Let's talk about sign number 7. Love is conditional. You're accepted as long as you perform, behave, tithe, sacrifice. You get the drift here. Step out of line, silent treatment, public shaming, you're out. Healthy relationships say, I love you, period. Not I love you if. Sign number 8, you're afraid to leave. Even thinking about leaving makes you anxious. They convince you that you fail if you do so. You'll be cursed or lose everything. Listen, with the sarcasm aside, if leaving makes your whole life collapse, maybe the foundation wasn't love to begin with. Let's go to sign number 9. They punish individuality. Got your own thoughts? You're rebellious. Want to dress differently? Disrespectful. Say no to the group? Selfish. Real community celebrates your growth. Cult-like systems shrink you to keep you manageable. And so these are some things to consider. And the last sign is that they call it family, but it feels like a trap. They love to use the word family at work, at church, in a group chat, but real family doesn't gaslight you, silence you, and burn you out. If it looks like a cult, manipulates like a cult, and isolates like a cult, most likely it's you fill in the blanks. What to do now? You might be thinking, oh my goodness, this is me. First of all, you're not crazy. Second, you're not alone. Third, you can get out. Okay, if this is your situation, you can get out emotionally first, then physically when it's safe. So I'm gonna give you 3 steps to detach. The first thing to do is journal your truth. What do you believe, want, and value, not what they told you? And if you like more tips on how to journal, I'll leave a video there. You also want to find safe people, a therapist, support group, or even an online community that doesn't pressure you. Set small boundaries. Start with a no, or a skipped meeting, or a silence. Reclaim your voice bit by bit. So if this video hit home, take a breath. This is the beginning of freedom, not the end of belonging. You can find real healthy community, one that doesn't cost your peace. So let me know in the comments what part of this resonated with you the most. And if you're in this right now, I see you. You're not alone. Remember to protect your peace. Heal loudly, and I'll see you in the next one. Much love.